A quick warning to start the episode. This is an adult podcast with adult themes, content and language, and we will be giving spoilers away for the film throughout.
Katie, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Sharknado.
Water spout.
Hurricane.
Windy beach.
Grey skies.
Floods.
Rain. Shark rain.
CGI goodness.
CGI badness.
Parody.
Solid acting.
Yeah, right.
Sharknado. Hello everybody, I'm Mike Woodhams.
And I'm Katie Long.
And welcome to you see
You can't do that.
Why? Hello everybody, I'm Mike Woodhams.
And I'm Katie Long.
And welcome to You Scared Me.
The podcast where we spend more time on this review than they did on the special effects.
So, Katie, tell me, given what this week's film is,
Yeah.
I'm going to start with a question for you. Why are you so obsessed with sharks?
It's not that I'm obsessed with sharks. I just really like shark films.
I just really like sharks. but what do you... And Shark Week?
Yeah. I think with any horror, part of the obsession is around the unknown.
Right.
For me, any shark film will come back to Jaws, which is probably one of the scariest films that I watched at one of the youngest ages because it was age appropriate, kind of. So it was probably one of my first experiences with being scared at a film, maybe.
Yes. Like...
The build of the suspense, the kind of, what's going to happen?
Okay, but the important question on everyone's lips, is it a sex thing?
No. Gross.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% positive, Mike.
Okay, what if... Yeah. Sorry, I'm starting with questions. What if there's a man and he's half shark? Your future husband... you've got a husband, but like in a hypothetical world, your future husband is half shark. Top half or bottom half?
I mean, I'd rather not at all, thanks.
You have to choose a half.
If you choose the top half, can they still talk?
Yeah, but they talk like this. And like...
Definitely top up.
Let's imagine...
Yeah.
Let's imagine I'm the shark husband, top half shark.
Yeah.
So we've just got in from a long day.
Yeah.
I've been working deep sea doing. You've been doing
deep sea doing.
That's a job, isn't it? So you're sat there with your shark husband.
Yeah.
What are you saying to him? Let's imagine a conversation.
Yeah.
You start.
I think you think I'm more into sharks than I really am. I like that bit. But it's not just shark films. I'm also a fan of natural disaster films. I've mentioned Jaws already.
Yeah.
But another film which I was a very big fan of at a fairly young age was Lake Placid. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, ages ago.
So I used to babysit quite often, and some of the boys I used to babysit will still to this day say, "Oh, do you remember when you came round and you'd bring Lake Placid for us to all watch?" That's
just traumatising the youth of tomorrow.
Spreading the love of animal attack and natural disaster.
There you go. That can be
We'll put tagline.
We'll put a banner under Katie, spreading the love of animal attack and natural disaster. So this week's film is Sharknado. It is a 2013, I'm going to read the description, a 2013 science fiction action comedy horror disaster film directed by Anthony C. Ferrante, and it stars Tara Reid, Ian Ziering, and John Hurd. John Hurd from
Home Alone.
I hadn't seen this movie ever. Crazy. So it was shot in 18 days, and it shows.
Yep.
But it has gone on to, so it is expanded, it says, into video games, comics, 5 sequels, Sharknado 2, the second one, Sharknado 3, oh hell no, Sharknado The Fourth Awakens, Sharknado 5, Global Swarming, and the last Sharknado, It's About Time, and then all these spin-off films about like some lava tarantula type thing.
Why not?
It's absolutely crazy. I think, though, we were saying at the beginning, parody. It feels very much the vibe is. This first one was supposed to be a bit serious and low budget, and then it went, when everyone sort of got into the comedy of it, they were like, yeah, we meant to do that.
Yeah.
And that's what the others have been like since.
Yeah. I'll just add here as well, you mentioned you hadn't seen this before. Neither had I. And I'd purposefully not watched this one out of choice because, as you mentioned, I quite enjoy a shark film, and I felt like this was just a piss take and therefore had avoided it for that reason. But when we suggested to watch it for the podcast, I was quite excited just to give it a try and see kind of which direction I went in with it. And I think I'm going to happily sit on the fence and say it's either the worst film ever made or the greatest film ever made, and I can't quite put my finger on which it is.
Yeah. I mean, the funny thing is, though, neither of us had watched it, but we'd both heard of it.
Oh, yeah.
And we both knew that it was bad. So bad it's good, potentially. Yeah. Give us, if you can, a quick overview. What's the premise?
So it's, I guess, a natural disaster film. We start off with a group of friends, one of which owns a bar, and there's severe weather warnings coming in. And it's about water spouts over the sea near Los Angeles. And it's going to bring in tornadoes, or water spouts as such, inland, which is going to create difficulty for those living in LA.
Yeah. And what's in these tornadoes?
Well, because it starts over the sea, it ends up pulling up a lot of sharks.
And makes a
Sharknado.
Yeah. I was actually looking. Sharknado was originally a word used in the Leprechaun's Revenge film, where one of the characters said, oh, they never recovered after the Sharknado hit. And that's where, like, the name comes from.
And the concept.
Basically.
Yeah.
Crazy. Should we go into it?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. So, just before the first couple of scenes, it really does set the scene off the bat with the shittest CGI I've ever seen. And the title, Sharknado, which is almost like clip art as a title that comes up. So you kind of, you know what you're in for in that first couple of seconds, I would say. And then we lead on to the opening, which has no bearing to the rest of the film.
Oh, yeah.
The first couple of minutes.
The opening, you kind of watch it and you're like, oh, okay, what's going to happen? And then nothing.
Yeah, so we're on a boat.
Yeah.
However many miles off the coast of LA. And there's a captain who looks like he's borrowed his entire costume from the school costume cupboard. Doesn't quite fit him.
Yeah.
Complete overacting.
Yeah.
Just odd.
And you know he must be a baddie because he's got an accent.
Yeah, of course. And he is having a conversation with a guy whose name I didn't even bother writing down.
Some dude.
Some kind of negotiation is going on around capturing sharks. I believe the boat is they're capturing sharks for their fins.
Right.
If I've understood correctly, which is obviously terrible. And I don't know if you noticed, but on the table there is a bowl of shark fin soup.
How do you know it's shark fin soup?
I think I just read it somewhere.
But how does anyone know? like shark fin soup doesn't just have like little fins poking out of the top of it.
It would in this film.
Yeah, probably.
It's also reflected in the glasses of the guy he's talking to.
Well, it says shark fin. Anyone who's anyone knows that is shark fin soup.
Exactly.
What is... Yeah, okay, fine.
So they're negotiating about rounding up a certain number of sharks.
Right.
And I think the guy says to him, "We'll give you 100,000." And the evil captain laughs and said, "No." Exactly. No less than 1 million.
It's very like it's very Dr. Evil, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm just going to give you a random figure.
We move to a scene then, which is a regular occurrence in this film, of the sky kind of changing and weather shots, which could just be taken, quite frankly, from a weather report that was nothing to do with the film.
Yeah.
And we see that there are many shark fins starting to surround the boat.
Yeah.
And, it's getting choppy, the boat's rocking, and the captain then runs out of the room up onto deck, and the other guy goes, "What's going on?" He runs up on board, and it would seem that they've headed into bad weather, and for some reason they then both get guns.
The random thing is they're in this bad weather, and then the guy who was originally offering the money then goes, "Ha! Now I'm going to take the money and the sharks." It's like,
Not captured them yet.
Yeah, it's like, what shark? What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly. And also, why is the captain wanting to kill him? Because he's not got his money. So
yeah, it's just so like, yeah, it makes little sense.
Yeah.
I'll
just add at this point as well, there aren't any Sharknados happening in these scenes, but sharks do start flying in for no reason.
Yeah, sharks start
On
flying onto the boat.
Yeah.
So yeah, so they both have guns, and then essentially, is it these two just get eaten by sharks who somehow fly onto the boat? I think maybe over the choppy weather.
Yeah. What?
Do you know the one thing that is really difficult about watching this film the whole way through?
Yeah.
Apart from like everything.
Yeah.
Is actually, it's not difficult because once you get into the idea of it, I actually quite enjoy it. But there is no like musical cue to know that anything bad is happening.
Yeah.
So you have these really like dramatic moments of a shark flying in and like biting someone's head off, and the music's just like it's not like like punctuated with anything, which is so weird.
Yeah.
And I don't think you realise how important that is in a film until you like
what is going on
until it's not happening.
Yeah. So at this point, everyone gets killed in the storm. End of scene. Don't need to remember that for the rest of the film.
Yeah, but you will remember it because you'll be going, I wonder when they're going to reference that captain again.
Yeah, and they don't.
They never do.
You'd be furious if you were those two actors, wouldn't you?
Yeah, yeah, maybe. I mean, I think like the a lot of things that I can find, you find so many of the actors initially were like, oh my god, and like very didn't want to be part of it, but maybe knew that the movie was not going to be good.
Yeah.
And then when it was kind of so good, it was so bad, it was good, got this cult following, then they're all like, oh yeah, Sharknado, I'm in that.
Yeah.
It's one of my favourites.
So then we move on to the beach and we meet the first of our main characters,
who is called
Finn.
Oh, cool. Get it? Because sharks.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So we've got Finn and we've got Bez.
Is it Bez or Baz?
No, I don't know. Who cares?
Fair point. Keep going.
I mean, one of my questions throughout the film was, is this guy, who I'm going to call Bez,
Yeah.
is he American or is he Australian?
He's Kiwi. He says it in the thing. He says.
Does he?
He says, "I'm not Australian. I'm Kiwi." But in like a really broad Australian accent.
But then goes back to American.
No, I think he's kind of got an Australian twang.
I mean, I bad acting, I guess, is acceptable in this, but I just felt like it slipped in and out of all sorts.
Yeah, I mean, it's the least of their problems if it's what they're doing.
Possibly. But this is where you're introduced to Finn and the fact that he is like a world famous surfer and
Yeah, of course he is.
yeah. So this is, if we're not counting those first couple of scenes, this is where we get our first shark attack on the
so this
beach.
is like the first real scene.
Yeah. And we've got a girl, I don't know if she gets warned about going out, but she heads out anyway.
Yeah.
And basically just gets chomped down on.
Yeah. Meanwhile, as well, like so again, reading about this, like the production, because they're filming in LA and it's like full blown sunshine.
Yeah.
So everything just has this grey filter over it.
Yeah.
To make it look dark.
Like the weather's turning.
Yeah.
So then we cut to the bar, which is Finn's bar.
Right, Finn's bar. That's where we
is-
first meet John Hurd
Yeah, and Nova, who, I mean,
do you know what it feels like? And again, we're not blaming no one because the film is what it is. It feels like the actress turned up and was like, I feel it'd be like really cute if I was called like Nova. I've always wanted to be called Nova.
there's no reason for it, really, is there? It's just,
It's like when I was younger, I mean, my brother's told me this. He was like, when you were younger, all you wanted to be was a naughty boy called Danny. Like, I wanted to be a babysitter. I wanted to be a gymnast. I also was like, I want to be like a naughty boy called Danny.
what's a naughty boy?
He's just someone that's like a bit bad.
A bad boy.
Yeah, a bad boy called Danny.
Like Danny Zuko.
Yeah, maybe. Also, I think one of our neighbours was called Danny, and I was like, oh, so cool. And whenever we were playing, we would play like armies or something, they would all kind of be like, I'm Rambo, and yeah, I'll be Predator, and I'll be like, I'll be
Danny.
excuse me, I'll be a naughty boy called Danny.
That's amazing. I've never heard this before, but I will be using it. So yeah, we meet Nova. There's a very obvious shot of the worst scar I've ever seen on her leg. It looks. Do you know when we did GCSE drama and we got to? No, it was like a parents' evening or something, and we got to practice making scars,
Bruises, and yeah.
It looked like someone had done that at school and made this what's supposed to be a shark bite on her leg. They just stuck bits of Play-Doh onto her leg.
Yeah.
It doesn't even look like a shark bite.
No,
It looks like a scratch, like a dinosaur scratched her or something.
Well, aren't sharks just the dinosaurs of the sea?
And it's also made very apparent at this point that she doesn't want to talk about it.
Yeah, don't stop. I know I've got it on display. Just stop asking me about it.
I keep wearing short shorts, but
Yeah.
don't ask about my scar.
I know. Yeah, I know I'm missing a whole leg, but just stop asking me about it, okay?
And then she also really inappropriately just starts coming onto her boss out of nowhere, which, I mean, I think it was a really lazy setup for what happens later in the film. But they just want to make clear at this point that she fancies Finn and he doesn't return that interest.
Yeah, because he's a gentleman.
Is he? Wow.
I can just imagine.
He says, "Oh, I'm too old for you," and then Filthy Bears is like, "I'm not too old for you," and then John Hurd pipes up like, "Oh, daddy issues." I'm like, "What is this?" Gross conversation.
Meanwhile, in the corner,
Yeah. Oh, the whole thing. I was just like, ugh. Also, John Hurd pops up, and you're like, "Oh,
yeah,
I didn't even know he was in that. I knew Tara Reid was in it."
Yeah.
But he is somebody that I recognised and was like, "Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah.
What's he doing here?"
Yeah. Why is Kevin McAllister's dad here
Yes,
being a perv?
Yeah. I don't like that.
The character, not the actor.
Yeah, but there's certain people that play roles you just can't move them into like pervy roles after because it doesn't work.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So
Acting tips with Katie Long.
yeah, exactly. Then we go back to the beach. This is where the sharks have made their way in, which actually, when you look at it, look like a load of sticks just placed in the water, supposed to be fins.
Yeah.
Not moving.
Just
like
kind
the
of
water
bobbing on the thing.
Yeah.
And
probably loads of extras with fins tied onto their back.
I mean, I think they were definitely bad CGI fins, though, weren't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is where the kind of the first big shark attack happens, but it's all in the water.
Yeah.
Or kind of on the beach.
Yeah.
It's not in a tornado just yet.
No, but the sharks do come onto the beach, don't they?
But there's a load of sort of unrelated suspense building, or supposed to be suspense building shots of weather on this bit again. Like weird weather.
Just more weather, yeah.
Yeah. Which isn't quite happening on the beach, but is kind of...
Yeah, but you can see it from the beach.
Well, apparently. So there's a shark attack. There's two people who are standing in about 10 millimetres of water. They're really just up to their ankles, and somehow a shark jumps out of the water. And
yeah, I noticed that. Do you know what that reminded me of? Do you remember when we went on holiday to America?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm going to say here?
The shallow end where you can't walk.
And there's like this big wave.
Hold on. So let's set the scene. Mike and I had gone to Florida, and we were at Waterworld, or one of the water parks.
One of the water parks.
And we'd gone into the wave pool. Which always makes me think of sharks, because of like the cage type things underwater. I'm always like, there might be sharks in there.
Yeah.
But we were like, right, let's go back to the shallow bit, because often I can't touch the bottom when the waves are going on and start drowning.
Yeah.
But as we there was three of us, and the other person we were with was, as soon as they could start walking, just started walking normally out the water. And Mike and I, not really noticing each other, just start dragging ourselves up the shallow.
What we were doing, we were still on our fronts and just waiting for the waves to
kind of walking on our hands ever so slightly,
keep pushing us until we just like were beached.
Like the sharks in this film.
Yeah. It did remind me of that moment.
There's a proper comedy knockover, like a shark comes, goes, ugh, knocks somebody out.
This is where you start seeing Finn running up to almost dead bodies and being like, "Are you okay?
Yeah.
Watch out!" Like,
there's also a bit. We're going with Baz, not Bez, are we?
It's Baz.
Okay, Baz. Let me change this.
You've got to make a correction.
Notes. Yeah.
But maybe because he's Kiwi. Sucks. Biz.
Yeah.
Maybe
possibly.
Yeah.
So when he is on the sand with his injured leg, then he makes reference to it later in the bar, doesn't he? And I swear it's a different leg that's got the bite on it. They've just not bothered to keep that continuity throughout. I mean, it kind of just ties in with the rest of the film as it is, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then we come to the kind of the main, where the big waves start coming in.
Yes.
Although at this bit is really odd, because it seems to only attack the pier area of the beach. Don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah.
So when we see the kind of the destruction at the end, all of the big smoke is along the pier. Yeah,
I mean, but there are a few scenes in here, aren't they, where like they will watch like a massive wave take out a car, but be stood right next to the wave, and it doesn't like get them. It just gets the car in front of them. There's
the big wheel comes loose and flattens a man.
Yes.
It's just like, okay. So they all run out of the bar taking weapons with them, don't they? And John Hurd decides to take his bar stool as his weapon.
That's his weapon, yeah. It's his bar stool. Correct.
To which he successfully defends, I think it's Nova, at a point where she almost gets chomped by a shark.
Yeah.
I mean, it did seem like quite a good thing to swing around at that point. I also noticed at this point, we're not talking great whites. It could be any shark. There's hammerheads in there.
All sharks, because all sharks just hanging
sharks, all together
next to each other.
Could be any shark.
Yeah.
As long as they are in the shark family.
Yeah, any sharks.
No stingrays.
No stingrays, only sharks. Yeah.
I mean, why not just stick a stingray in there and have it like barb someone?
Yeah.
That would have been like, if you're not going to discriminate, let's have them all in.
Yeah. Like face hugging them on the
yes, exactly.
Don't give anyone ideas.
Sharknado 7.
Well, no, we'll trademark it. We'll call it Cnado.
Yeah. Then we move to the first car scene. And they don't even bother with CGI in these. So they're sitting in essentially an empty car, and instead of any kind of surrounding shots out the window, it's just bright lights shining through, so you can't see anything other than the people in the car and a hose pouring water onto the screen.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be rain.
Yeah, because now the weather's bad.
Yeah. And you get lots of shots which I don't think are from the film, of floods.
Yeah, just lots of random kind of stock footage, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just stitched together.
So this is the point at which they're coming into, I don't know if it's a tunnel or like an underpass.
Oh, yeah.
But it's essentially an area where the water can gather.
Yeah.
Sharks can get washed into.
Yeah,
There's people in a traffic jam, so they can't get through.
Classic.
But what was weird about this is you kind of see them going into this, and it's traffic jam and blocked, but they seem to make their way through it. And as they're kind of leaving, Finn looks in the mirror and sees sharks coming in, so then they get out to rescue people.
Yeah.
One of the first kind of little nods here was the woman with her dog locked in the car.
Mm.
I can't remember what the dog's name was, but I read after watching the film that the name of the dog was the same as the dog that was in Jaws, and it was like a little tip of the cap.
There are a few little nods and lines, aren't there, that are kind of nods to Jaws and these, other scary films.
I mean, maybe it's because I just like Jaws so much, but they're the ones that I've picked up on most throughout.
Yeah.
And it's obviously the most famous shark film that it can reference.
Because both of these films are about sharks.
Are they?
Yeah.
And at this point, this is where John dies.
Does he die? Don't we see him later in hospital?
No.
We do.
What?
We do. There's a video of people watching in hospital, or a scene of people watching the TV in hospital, and I'm sure he is there at the end.
Oh, well, this goes to show how little I was paying attention by the end. I did write at this bit, does John Hurd die? Because I was like, what's the point in having him in this film if they're going to bump him off so soon? I was kind of thinking, and also you see a rush of water, you see a shark, and then you just see like blood.
Yeah.
But you don't actually you don't see his arm come off, you don't see anything.
We disappointed by that.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you're going to kill him, like, do it.
Yeah. If you're going to kill him, at least make sure all his body parts are gone.
Yeah, like a shark on each limb. Let's go. Yeah, exactly. Make it spectacular. And at this point, this is where Finn makes reference to, I know waves. And you were talking about the waves coming in.
Yeah.
He says something like, waves come in threes or something. And somehow they managed to dodge through these tsunami waves.
Oh, yeah, doesn't he say?
Coming in land.
Sorry, I don't know why I might have written it down. Trust me, if there's one thing I know, it's the timing of waves.
All right, mate.
That's the one thing you know.
Yeah, well done.
You fucking loser.
So at this point, I mean, I can't remember when they decided it, but they're on the way to his wife's.
Oh, yeah, because at this point, they're on the way to his wife's, and then it's like, it's my daughter, isn't it? And Nova's like, what? You've got a daughter?
Yeah.
Daughter? I can't do it. Yeah, so that's like a big shock.
Like, she obviously doesn't know him that well. You're just thinking, what? Okay, fine. It's just setting of the scene, isn't it?
Yeah.
And they make some reference to her living up in the hills. I think they might be thinking, oh, let's go there, we'll be safe.
Yeah. Get to higher ground.
Yeah. However, on the way there, we hear about sharks making their way into the sewers and other ways that they're getting inland at this point.
Yeah.
Through the radio.
I mean, the funny thing about this, right, no matter whether a shark is beaching itself, coming through a sewer, like if they're in a Sharknado, no matter what is happening, it is very much made out like these sharks have done all this intentionally.
Yeah.
And like when they're flying out of the sky, they're aiming for you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's not random. They see a person and they're like, I'm gonna get that person.
Yeah. So at this point they arrive at the partner's house. It's made very clear that she is not happy to see him, and the partner is Tara Reid.
Tara Reid from
American Pie.
Well done.
Is she in anything else?
Probably. So also, sorry, just a little Tara Reid side note as I was reading some notes about this. So apparently in the third film, do you know who was in it?
Who?
Jedward. And the way that Jedward got involved with it, because they're friends with Tara Reid. Like, what? What's weirder, that Jedward are in the third movie or that they're friends with Tara Reid?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Also, Tara Reid, being the part that she played in American Pie, I didn't associate her with being old enough to be a mother of an adult.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Because we're probably of similar age, or maybe a couple of years younger than she is, and therefore that group of adults in this film, and the fact that they've got adult children, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Okay, but she does look her age. I would say.
Wow. Do you know you're not a girl's girl?
Then we get introduced to the daughter, and the partner. I got really confused at this part because I thought it was the daughter's boyfriend who was being arsey, but it was actually the partner of April, the wife.
Yeah.
Tara Reid, and he was just really standoffish from.
Yeah, what's his name? Like Callum or Connor, maybe?
I don't think it matters, does it?
No, it doesn't matter.
The partner.
Yeah.
There's a comment made about, oh my God, they're telling the truth. There's sharks in our pool. How did they get there?
Yeah. Oh, does it? Yeah. Isn't it Nova? She's looking out the window. She's like, there's sharks in your pool now.
Something like that. And then
Harry's like, go away with your stripper. Take your stripper friend with you.
Whoa. Calm down.
Calm it. Nova's got a fucking shotgun with her.
Yeah, I know. But also the reaction of Nova is just like, I think I would have been like, fuck off.
For sure.
So that the new partner doesn't believe it, looks out the window, and as he opens the curtain, a shark comes flying in.
Classic.
And it somehow floods the house at the same time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And there's a kind of like a small chase that happens. He gets caught.
But I mean, for it to be flooded, right, they're like, get to higher ground. Like, how much higher is her house? Like a metre?
Yeah, exactly. But at this point, we've got April and the daughter on the stairs, out of the water, and the rest of them in the stairs battling.
And they're all like, very, oh my God, help him.
Yeah.
Not caring.
Yeah. Well, Finn goes to try and save him, but at this point, everything is in the shark's mouth other than the guy's legs. Yeah. Which he's pulling on. And I think I would be like, too late.
When the shark gets him, right, you see this thing of the shark, and this is like almost like a paper mache shark head, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's got, you can just see the husband's calf, so the mouth is down to the calf, and they are still trying to pull him out.
Yeah, like.
Firstly, how has all of that got into the shark? Yeah. Second, which I mean, that's not the last time that happens, but yeah, I think once he's in there up to the calf,
yeah,
he's gone.
It's time to run.
He's done. Then after. One of the worst, grossest lines / best lines. Do you know what it's going to be?
As well.
When Baz says, when they're looking at the water and it's now red with blood, and Baz, for no reason, for absolutely no reason, there's no reason for him to say this line. Can you imagine, right? You're Tara Reid. Your new husband or boyfriend, April, Wexler, your new husband has just died, been swallowed by a shark, you've just watched it, and then this knob leans over to you, points to the bloody water and goes, looks like it's their time of the month. Would you be like, oh, so, you know,
that's Bez.
You're a misogynist and that's ill-timed. Yeah. Great.
Thanks. So at this point, they fight off the shark. It's a little bit.
How do they fight off the shark?
A wardrobe, a
bookshelf. Bookcase onto it.
It's a little bit. This bit reminded me of Deep Blue Sea.
Yeah.
Where the chef was standing on top of something in shallow water. It was just kind of like.
Now that is
come on.
That is a shark movie. That's so good.
That was a more recent. Still not Jaws, but
we'll
have
to do that one day.
Really?
Yeah, love that film.
Look forward to it. Anyway, they escape the house at this point. They
Because now, aren't they like, they leave the house because they're like, we've got to go get our son.
Oh yeah.
And Nova's like,
who suddenly,
what?
Yeah.
You've got a son?
Like, why is that getting mentioned now and not before? Just like, okay, whatever. And as they drive away from the house, it explodes with water, but there's not one puddle on the road as they're driving away. It's just that house. Other houses are fine.
Yeah.
But for some reason,
That
their
house
house has filled with water and sharks.
Yeah.
Sure.
Classic.
Why not? So we're on the way to get the son now. I think there's a little bit of backstory here about the fact that he is training to be some sort of pilot.
Yeah.
And as they're driving on the way, they come across a school bus.
Oh, yeah. The school bus. So the school bus, they see over the bridge. They look down, don't they, over the bridge, and the school bus is below them.
Mm.
Water is rushing. School bus, not moving.
It's it's coming up to sort of like window height almost.
Yeah. There is a bit, I saw this and thought, gosh, that looks odd. Then I looked it up after. So there's this bit where it sort of shows the bridge, and because they, for some reason, it seems like they've edited it in reverse, so the cars are driving backwards over the bridge.
I didn't pick up on that in the slightest. I think there's certain things I just turned off to.
Yeah.
The more we get into this film. I mean, you look at this, certainly from where they're standing, but even from our side view of this bus, you can't see anything. I don't think I would have given it a second thought on the way past.
Yeah, you don't know there's screaming kids on there.
No, you can't hear, you can't see people at the windows, nothing like that. And Finn's like, there could be people in there. And I think Tara Reid says,
fuck it.
Yeah, like, we're going to get your son. Like, let's care about the people.
One thing at a time, Finn.
Yeah. But he's like, no, I need to check.
Yeah.
I think that'd be the point that I just drive off and leave him.
Yeah.
And it's also where he does his line. Again, I didn't bother writing it down. But it's his Latin, like, saying, which means something like, always be prepared. And he starts getting all these ropes out of his car. And clips. And, like, you're a surfer. Why have you got those? Like, when do you use that shit?
Yeah. Do you know what would be good here? Fucking surfboard.
yeah, exactly.
Something you should actually own.
So they decide they're going to pull the children up one by one. And then you do see inside the bus. And of course it's full with children and one teacher.
Yeah.
Or bus driver.
Yeah, the bus driver.
He must be the bus driver.
Yeah.
And teacher.
Yeah. Who at the end, actually, you find out has a name. He's called, like, Ron or something like that. It's never referenced in the film.
Yeah.
It's just like, everyone gets an acting credit in this film.
So at this point, it's just Baz pulling up the children one by one.
Yeah, everyone's watching.
Everyone's watching. No one's helping him.
Baz has got a gammy leg, remember?
Yeah. But he's the one pulling up the kids one by one. The teacher gets up to the top, and then it's the last ditch attempt. Still nobody, helping out. Just Tara Reid and the daughter.
Yeah.
Watching, going, ooh, at the side. And then, maybe it's Finn that's getting pulled up, and the shark jumps. And at first I thought it was just kind of like hanging in the air, but then I realised it's kind of got tangled up in the ropes and is trying to munch on his feet. So he cuts the rope, they pull him up. Wonderful. And then this is where the wind picks up. So they've escaped the sharks.
Yeah, we still don't really have a Sharknado just yet, do we? Or do we?
No, I don't think it happens yet.
At all in the film.
Yeah.
We've called it Sharknado, but we couldn't afford to put any actual Sharknadoes in there.
They're just washed. They're in the water somehow inland now.
Yeah.
But the wind picks up, and at this point the teacher says something like, "My mum said Hollywood would always kill me," or something.
The bus driver, he says that line.
Yeah.
My mum always told me Hollywood would kill me. And
then one of the Hollywood letters squashes him.
Yeah. And you sort of know, as soon as he says that line, you're like, you're going to die.
Instantly.
Imminently.
Yeah. They continue driving at this point. They hear a clonk on the roof.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a shark. No explanation as to how it got there.
Well, so the Sharknado must have started by this point. Is this not the bit where they look in the... Because every time you see the Sharknado... It's like a column of spinning air that looks like it has angles to it.
Yeah.
Because the CGI janky. And the sharks are flying around the outside of that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, maybe this has happened. So there's three water spouts is what they're referred
They're called
to.
Sharknados now.
The Sharknados.
3 Sharknados.
But they're all coming inland. They've lifted the sharks out of the water. They're chucking them around at everybody, but they're all staying quite close together.
Yeah. The Sharknados.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not separating out. So you get a shark clonked on the roof, and it somehow bites through the roof of the car.
Yeah.
They have a little crash.
Yeah.
They start spilling out the petrol, and everybody runs out of the car, and there's a big explosion.
Yeah.
Which is one of the worst CGI moments of the film, I think.
Yeah. It's not a real explosion, that's for sure.
Obviously, they broke down somewhere that was opposite, like a car rental place, just for convenience. Mm-hmm. So they decide they're going to go and help themselves at this point. So it seems like businesses aren't, operating anymore. They've all shut down. They can just steal what they want.
Everyone's abandoned.
Yeah.
Everything.
Apart from the shop they visit after, where there's still someone working there in disbelief of the whole thing that's happening.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? They keep encountering people who are like, "What? There's a Sharknado," and they're like, "This is classic LA attitude. A little bit of rain, and it happens that like that line is delivered in some form like 4 times."
Yeah. But they decide what they're going to take from the rental place is a Hummer.
Yeah.
Why not? I mean, that's fair enough. Like, let's get a Hardy car.
Yeah, so the first good decision of the movie happens.
Yeah. They get a Hummer, and I think that's probably just because that was a car that was available to them for the film more than anything else. But then they want to just add in that they're getting chased by the police, which, I mean, why is there a police chase in this? If there's such chaos going on and a stop and search...
Yeah.
That the
police should be arresting sharks, not people.
Well, I think, they've got other things to be worrying about, for sure. But yeah, they decide to try and escape the police, put their foot down, and the police chase them. And at this point, they discover the turbo button to escape the police. And it's just kind of like, why not? Let's just chuck that in there. So they turbo off and escape the police.
Classic.
This is the point that I've put ×3 water spout, so I think that is when it's starting to be reported.
Yeah.
on the news or / Sharknado.
Have you written it down and double underlined it in red pen?
Well, I've also put - all types of sharks. So they make it to the shop. They pick up some supplies, and then they head over to where the son is training.
Yeah.
To become a pilot. It looks abandoned.
Yeah.
They can't find anybody initially. And it turns out they're all like hiding in some weird cupboard.
Yeah, which initially you kind of go, there's no water around you.
Yeah.
So what are you hiding from?
Yeah.
But then I think they're like, oh, we're going to use it as an air raid shelter.
Or no, they say we don't have access to an air raid shelter.
Yeah. So we're going to hide behind this bit of corrugated iron.
Yeah, which
later on proves to be like the most stable thing in the world.
Yeah. Adjacent to this is the old people's home.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that's where we saw John Hurd's character.
In the old people's home?
Maybe. I'm sure we do, watching it on TV.
Maybe it was just someone that looked like him. I don't think it is. But one thing that struck me at this point was none of the old people in the old people's home were old. They were all younger actors that had either had a lot of makeup done to their faces.
Oh, really?
Yeah, or they looked way too young.
Were you sitting right next to the TV?
No,
actually, I mean, your TV is absolutely ridiculous. Takes up half the wall.
But honestly, look back at that. None of them are kind of over 50. I don't think.
Wow. In
this retirement home, it's ridiculous.
Well, I don't know why they go to the retirement home, because at one point they said, "Why is there a retirement home next to the airport?" And they said, "Because old people can't hear."
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Classic.
The way to explain it.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of shooting back between the two to kind of show the development of what's happening, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we go back. They find the son in this cupboard. Baz pulls the doors shut but doesn't close them properly.
Yeah.
They kind of like bounce open as he closes it, and at this point the Sharknado start heading in.
Yeah.
So as they're saying, "Come out!" they're all like, "Oh no, it's getting a bit windy," and they all get back into
in.
the thing they were taking the piss out of them for hiding in.
Yeah.
With the corrugated iron on a piece of like string.
And now the Sharknado is taking away the whole building.
Yeah.
Apart from this little bit of corrugated iron.
Yeah, which is completely sealed, keeping them safe. Nothing's happening.
They're going to be fine.
And they can hold it with arm strength.
Yeah.
Obviously. When they remove the corrugated iron, the hangar that they were in is completely destroyed.
Yeah.
Like it looks like a different building.
Yeah.
I think it was a different building.
Now it looks like a school.
Yeah. And there's lots of shots through like broken windows and just to kind of make the point. And they're running about trying to find which vehicles are still usable. I think there's a few things at this point which are trying to allude to the son being very similar to his father. So he runs to a helicopter and said, "We can use this one." And they say, "Oh, we're going to need supplies." And he then says the stupid Latin, "Always be prepared."
Il divo preparo.
It's kind of all set up for Nova to be falling in love with someone who's more age appropriate for her, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
At this point. So it's decided that Nova and the son are going to fly the helicopter up towards the Sharknadoes and drop bombs.
Baz, isn't it? Baz all of a sudden is like, "Oh, I know everything about like chemistry and physics."
Yeah.
And was like, guys, did you not know? Guys, did you not know? If you can disrupt the airflow, the air pressure in a tornado, it gets rid of it.
Yeah. All right.
Which, I'm not saying it's not true, but Baz kept that quiet for a long time.
Meanwhile, sharks start raining into the pool that the old people are swimming in.
Yes.
Now, I would say if what you manage to do is successfully get the old people out of the pool, that's all you need to do.
Yeah.
But Finn runs over there. It's not enough to get them out. He then gets some kind of petrol, tips it in all around the pool, lights a match and blows them up.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, it's just fine, Finn. You're actually making more mess.
Yeah. Getting everyone into the old people's home is where they're going to be safe. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's a safe place, but other indoor areas aren't. They're going to get ripped apart by the tornado.
Does he not do the thing with the that deodorant can, no lighter?
Mike and I went on holiday once.
Oh no.
I mean, this sort of says about the types of holidays we had as teenagers. This was after we'd finished our exams at school.
Yeah.
And we stayed in a hotel.
I think about 30 people from our year.
Yeah, it was a big group of us. But the hotel we were staying in occasionally had the odd cockroach scurrying around on the floor, and the way we would deal with that as teenagers was to get a can of deodorant and a lighter and try and blowtorch them.
Yeah, very stupid.
Yeah,
very stupid. Dangerous, stupid. But that's what you do when you're that age. You're dangerous and stupid.
Anyway, we were all sitting around one evening, and Mike happened to have these two things on his person just in case, and I
think we were all. You make it sound like all 30 of us were sitting around. I'll tell you exactly what happened. These two girls had cockroaches in their room. So I was like, "Well, do you know what to do? Here's a really stupid idea to get rid of those cockroaches." And I think, as I did it, one of the girls, leant down to look at it, and I kind of just gave it one last little.
Yeah.
At the same time
that she leaned forward,
and I think I can't remember my thing in the time if it was one last blast on the thing or I was trying to like do a little scare.
Yeah.
Anyway, this girl comes back up and everyone just goes. I've never heard like a room of people all make that sound together.
Like a gasp.
Yeah, over something real, like. I remember looking at her, and she had her hair like tied back, and then she was in front of a window, and round it, all you could see was just this halo of like singed hair. She was just going, "What?" And then I think she felt it, and was like, she started absolutely, she was like, "What the fuck?" You were going crazy.
Understandably.
I must caveat this and say she was fine.
Yeah.
She was fine.
Didn't have
Her
any
hair
burns.
was fine.
Yeah.
She was not bald. She was fine. And she was actually very lovely and forgiving of me.
Yeah.
She was like, I remember her talking to me later. She was like, "Why didn't you do that?" And I was like, "I don't really know what happened." But the absolute pinnacle of the moment, her roommate runs in and is like, "What's going on?" Blah, blah, blah. And she said, "Mike just burnt my fucking hair." And then the roommate goes, "Why was there a cockroach on it?"
Oh, such a wonderful holidays.
Oh my God, that poor girl. Because I did her hair. Someone threw up on her bed. Didn't she flip it? Then someone pissed on it. And we were like, "Just flip your mattress." She was like, "I can't." Because someone's already thrown up on the other side. Oh my God.
Oh, classy holidays.
That poor girl. Gosh. And the thing is, like, she was so great.
Yeah.
She did very much seem to be like...
She took it all in very good grace.
She seemed to be like very much like, "This whole holiday is wild."
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Sorry. Side note.
So back to Sharknado.
Yeah.
We've got Nova and the Sun now in the air, and
Yes.
sharks kind of attacking the helicopter as they go.
And him flying this helicopter, doing the equivalent. Do you know, like, in film or where kids drive like this?
Yeah.
Doing the equivalent to flying, he's doing this. Like, his arm is doing this all the time. It's like, what are you doing?
And at the same time, we've got his dad. We've got Finn on the ground,
Yeah.
who has picked up a handgun.
Yeah.
At this point, I don't know what the range of those sorts of guns are, but shooting into the sky and hitting sharks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sharks just falling out of the
with
sky.
the handgun
Yeah.
successfully. Just like, so I think this is the next nod then to Jaws. They're successfully throwing these bombs into the tornadoes, and we get to the last one, and Nova says something along the lines of, "We're gonna need a bigger chopper."
That's exactly what she says, which is a reference to Jaws. Yeah.
Yeah, "You're gonna need a bigger boat," I think is the line from Jaws.
Yeah, because they don't fly in Jaws.
No. But
In Jaws, they're in the place where sharks should be.
yeah, exactly. It all makes sense. Do they successfly get rid of all three tornadoes?
Yeah.
Does it matter?
Well, no, it doesn't matter. None of what's in this film matters.
Yeah, exactly.
But, like, they do it.
Nova gets chomped from the helicopter
Yes.
by a shark.
I'm sorry, you've missed one of the best moments
Sorry.
where a shark comes down and Finn has a chainsaw.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm leading towards.
No, different.
Oh.
Finn has a chainsaw and the shark's coming towards him and he just goes the chainsaw and the shark just splits in two either side of him.
Yeah.
And the way it happens is like
Yeah.
really quick.
Done. So yeah, that's kind of setting up for what happens next.
Because
I
now he's got a
guess.
chainsaw.
Now he's got a chainsaw. And this same shark that has now swallowed Nova
Yeah.
comes flying towards the ground.
Finn's got his chainsaw out in front.
Out in front, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like the whole of him just goes in, and all gone.
Gone, yeah. And they're like, "No!
Yeah.
Dad!" But the shark's on the ground, and it kind of looks dead at that point. It's like, oh,
Yeah, what's all the fuss been about?
yeah.
Just
why-
move out the way and then they die.
Yeah. But the stomach of the shark, you just see it moving a little bit, and then you hear the chainsaw,
Yeah.
and then Finn cuts his way out.
Cuts his way out.
So he comes out all bloody, but that's not enough. He reaches back into the shark
Yeah.
and pulls out Nova, who is miraculously,
Whole.
whole. And then the Sun starts giving, I would say CPR, but it's not, because he doesn't do any chest compressions. He just blows into her mouth, and that brings her back to life.
Yeah, no one should be using it to model their first aid responses on.
Absolutely. And at this point, final nod to Jaws that I noticed is you see a shark flung from the Sharknado, and it lands on the Walk of Fame. But do you know where it lands on the Walk of Fame?
Oh, no.
Where Steven Spielberg has his star outside the theatre. It's kind of like a...
There is another... Sorry, like, skipping back. There is another random death that I was like, is this a joke? Where it's like... So I was watching this with Andrew, who was insistent on watching it with me. And it's a shark a guy's lying down and a shark falls on his head, and it's a hammerhead, and Andrew was like, Andrew went, huh, hammerhead. I was like, oh yeah, I guess.
And then the film comes to an end, and what's the last thing we see?
What is the last thing we see?
The word Finn.
Finn. Oh yeah. That and it's done. We're going to take a little break, and we'll be right back with you. Hello, welcome back. It is that part of the podcast where we discuss favourite lines, and we maybe take a look at a script that is based upon some of the dialogue from Sharknado. So, what is your favourite line?
I mean, you've already covered my favourite line.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if it's a favourite line, but it's the standout line for me from the film, which was in the house when the new partner gets eaten, and he says, "Looks like it's that time of the month."
It's so unnecessary. Also, that is one of my favourite lines. Another one that I've got, because we've been over the thing is, I think I probably had more favourite lines in this film than any of the movies we've looked at so far, because they're all like so bad.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, great. But one of them that we didn't say, after Finn's... So he's been bitten, and he said, "These sharks of yours have got no etiquette," whatever that means. And then later on, he says, "These fish sure do have a hankering for me. It's like one taste of Baz isn't enough."
Oh, God.
Yeah, Baz. We're all full. From favourite lines to AI script crimes, we are going to deliver a reading of a script that is based upon the movie Sharknado. Remember, Katie.
Yeah.
American Tara Reid, but it has to be wooden to accurately do the film.
Wooden, I can do.
Correct.
Okay.
But you have to do it American too. So, I'll set the scene.
Okay.
We're on the Santa Monica Freeway. The sky is a sickly CGI charcoal grey. Debris and the occasional 300-pound great white is raining down from the heavens. Finn Shepherd, looking ruggedly confused, stands by his SUV holding a heavy-duty chainsaw. April, looking skeptical despite the chaos, is clutching a shotgun. American and wooden. She says,
"Finn, this is insane. It's a tornado. We should be in a basement, not standing on the 405.
It's not just a tornado, April. Look at the pressure readings. Look at the dorsal fins."
I see them, Finn. I see the sharks, but they're fish. They're supposed to die when they hit the asphalt.
Nature's confused, April. The storm sucked them up, and the barometric pressure is keeping them alive, and very, very angry.
Angry? They're mindless killing machines, Finn. They don't have feelings about the weather.
Reverend, these ones, Reverend the chainsaw. These ones do. They've been displaced. They're looking for a lead, and I'm not gonna get to Los Angeles. What? Oh, they're looking for a lead, and I'm not gonna let Los Angeles become an all-you-can-eat buffet.
What's the plan? We can't shoot every shark in the sky. There's thousands of them. Like a shark hurricane.
No, it's worse. It's a Sharknado.
Did you seriously just say that?
If we can stop the sharks, we have to stop the storm. We can equalize the pressure.
How? With a weather balloon? A prayer?
With explosives. We fly into the eye of the storm and we drop enough bombs to stabilize the atmosphere.
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 You want to fly a helicopter into a tornado filled with man-eating sharks to throw bombs at the wind.
Semper Paratus. Semper Paratus. Semper Paratus, April. Always ready.
I really picked the wrong guy to marry for the quiet life.
The sharks didn't get the memo. Let's go. And scene. You were so good in that.
Thanks. I hate doing those.
It is now time for Dead Serious Questions! I am going to ask Katie 6 questions. We'll see what she says. Katie, what was your biggest why did they do that moment in this film, apart from all of it?
I mean, there's a bit of me that thinks, why did they not get a vehicle that was better to drive on water?
Like a boat, you mean?
Yeah. I guess it's not a why did they do that moment, because that is the whole film, right?
Yeah.
My moment is why did they not do that? And it is get somewhere that you're protected from the wind, indoors, that hasn't got connections to water. That would be a sensible thing to do, right?
Yeah.
And there are places in LA that you could go which would meet those criterias.
Yeah. Why did they stop and save the kids? What happened to the kids after?
Probably got eaten.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, next question. Do you think you'd survive?
When you ask me this question, I try and see a way that I would, but actually in this, I would be the person that gets squashed by the rolling big wheel. I would be the person that doesn't run fast enough.
Oh, you absolutely would be the person that doesn't run fast enough. And I think you would be kind of like...
I would be genuinely interested.
Yeah, you'd be thrilled about trying to get closer.
Yeah.
To like examine a hammerhead.
Get a little selfie. Yeah.
Question 3. This is a general question for you.
Yeah.
What's your favourite shark and why?
I mean, it has to be the great white. I know that's a very cliche answer, but it's...
I don't think it is a cliche answer, because I don't think most people would have a favourite shark.
Why not?
They're not you, hun.
Yeah, it would be great white. What about you?
Do I have a favourite shark? What is the one? Isn't there a shark that's got a pointy nose?
Tiger shark?
No. Let me Google types of shark. Ooh, I mean, Baskin sharks probably are what I'm most like, because they've got huge mouths. But the one I like the look of is a silky shark. Look, she's cute, right?
Oh, I just turned it off.
Next question. We're going to play a little round now, a game that I've devised for you. It's not very exciting. It's called CGI or CGY. So I'm going to give you a couple of CGI moments. If you thought it was good CGI, you say CGI.
Yeah.
If you thought it was bad CGI, you say CGY.
Okay.
First CGI moment. Man running away from Ferris wheel. Remember, he's running like on the spot, clearly like superimposed on the thing. CGI or CGY?
I will say CGI for this one, because, well, whilst it maybe isn't great, it is like the reason why you watch a scary film, I don't know if you class this as scary, is for some of the comedy, and that is a comedy moment. So I'm going to take that as acceptable.
Okay. Flying the helicopter. CGI or CGY?
CGY. Like, at least try and put a realistic background behind them. A sky isn't hard to green screen, surely.
No.
Like, it's the same as the car, just bright white lights.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And I feel like the helicopter only moves like this, never up and down.
Yeah. Which...
Okay, last one for you. Finn jumping into that great white shark. Obviously, when he's in it, it's like a prop, but jumping in. CGI or CGY?
CGI, like, brilliant. Like, the film has been just shit the whole way through. Hammy. Let's just get this last
Yeah,
thing.
this is like max shit moment.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Next question. Where are we going to put them on the Scarometer. Where are we going to put them on the Scarometer?
So, because it's so silly and so bad.
Just quickly.
Yeah.
Are the baddies sharks or Sharknadoes?
I think the whole Sharknado concept.
So Sharknadoes are the baddies.
Yeah.
Not the sharks.
Multiple sharks.
Multiple sharks in the air are baddies.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
But even with that being brought in, I'm going to give them a really strong 2.
Yeah, I'm going to also give them a 2.
It's not scary.
It's not scary.
Funny.
Again, it's one of those things. I think with the Scarometer, we're thinking, is it scary to us as viewers?
Yeah.
I'm sure if I was there, like, living it, it would be like an 8. Do you know what I mean? If there were actually sharks there.
Yeah.
But yeah, to watch, it's a 2.
Yeah.
Last question.
Yeah.
What bit made you go, ah, you scared me?
I think maybe the bit where the husband gets attacked. It doesn't, it's not, there's no setup to that. Like you say, the first thing you realise is the bottom of his legs are hanging out the shark's mouth. Like, he's done.
Yeah.
There's no point in trying to save him there.
Yeah. Scariest moment.
Yeah. What about you?
My scariest moment is, so the character Nova in the film, and actually this genuinely was one moment in the film that made me go, what? Like, Nova has revealed in the film, she's like, it's not my real name, it's one you make up when you're trying to run away from it or whatever. At the end of the film, Nova reveals that her real name is Jenny Lynn. And that made me go... That was scary. That was the thing that evoked the most feeling of disgust or dread or whatever from me. So that's...
So the name Nova's acceptable, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Which...
Fair play.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Keep it.
Just why did they choose that? That's so weird.
Yeah, bad.
Yeah, Jenny Lynn.
Thank you for listening to You Scared Me.
If you would like to find us on social media, you can find us at You Scared Me Podcast, or you can email us on youscaredmepodcast@gmail.com. That's with 2 H's.
If you'd like to watch along and watch ahead for next week, we're going to be reviewing the original film Saw.
Ta-ta!